right, this is lesson 7.2, estimating quotients, or estimating decimal quotients. Our learning goal is to estimate quotients involving decimals and to use reasoning to understand how the size of the quotient relates to the dividend and the divisor. Our learning goal is to divide decimals to hundredths using concrete models or drawings and strategies based on place value. Also relate the strategy to a written method and explain the reasoning used. So here we have an example. Estimate the quotient. Use rounding or substitute compatible numbers. 42 divided by 2 and 8/10. To estimate this problem, keep 42 the same and round 2 and 8/10 to 3. Why did we leave 42 the same instead of rounding? Because 3 will go into 42 evenly. Our estimated answer is 14. Here's some practice problems. 102 divided by 9 and 6/10. Well, this time we'll round 102 to 100 divided by 9 and 6/10. So then we can think to ourselves, well, we have two zeros in 100 here, so I can just move my decimal point 2 places to the right, to the left, 1, 2, and my answer will be 0.096 or 96 thousandths. Here we have 48 and 9/10 divided by 4. 48 and 9/10 divided by 4. Okay, so here we'll want to do 48 and 9/10. And let's just, instead of rounding it up to 50, let's just take 9/10 of that off and keep 48. 48 divided by 4. And we can see that our answer would be about 12. 4 will go into 8 2 times and 4 will go into 4 once. If we wanted to get even closer, we could round this to 48.4 divided by 4. That's even closer to 48.9, and we could get 12 and 1/10. We could get even closer, actually, and do 48 and 8/10 divided by 4 and get 12.2, since 4 will go into 8 2 times. 4 will go into 8 2 times. 4 will go into 4 1. So anyway, we're talking about estimating and using compatible numbers. So this would be the very closest way, but all of these ways would be correct. What about 72 and 59 hundredths divided by 7? Well, we would want to think 72 can go into 70 pretty easily, and divided by, and 72 and 70 is pretty close. 72 is way closer than 77, so 70 divided by 7 is 10. We could go 70 divided by, 70.56, because 7 goes into 56 evenly. If we wanted to, that would be 10.8, because 7 will go into 56 8 times. But anyway, we're just rounding or using compatible numbers to get a good close estimate. Let's do a practice word problem. Suppose you purchase a video gaming system for $473.89, including tax. About how much are the monthly payments if you want to pay this off in 1 year? Well, we would go $473.89 divided by 12, because there's 12 months in a year. If we're rounding, we could round this 12 to, well, we could keep 12 actually, and we could round $473.89 to 400 and $80. We know we've rounded up, so we know that our monthly payments will be a little bit less than this, but we can still afford it. Then we know that 12 will go into 48 4 times with all zeros behind it, and it would be, we know our monthly payments would be about $40. All right, so now we're on to the challenge problem. Sally has $35.50 and Betty has $41.20. At the bookstore, magazines cost $3. Paperbacks cost $6. About how many magazines can Sally purchase? So use the estimating strategies that I showed you. Show all of your work in your journal, explain your answer, and come to school ready to check your answer. So we are finishing up. Review your learning goals. Have you mastered all of them? Do you need to go back and review and practice again? In your journal, write down if you are at a 1, 2, or 3 in your learning. And write down any questions you have. Now, I want you to remember that we're estimating. So there's lots of different ways to estimate, and estimating is about getting close. So you don't have to have the exact same answers as I do, but you have to be close to the same answer as I have, because that's what estimating is all about. See you tomorrow.